driving around for fucking ever doing this, man. I've been playing here for a long fucking time, man. It's been good to me, man. I appreciate you coming here. Sometimes between the songs, I'll ramble on for as many as 18 minutes in between the songs. And in my spare time, I like to jam. And by that, I mean that I like to go to concerts where they like have hula hoops and hacky sacks. And it just reeks of weed. You know, the band, the songs are like an hour long, you know. The solo goes on forever. And like even if the song is like a story song where somebody gets lost in the woods, once the solo starts, you know, about a half hour later when they sing it again, nobody gives a shit about the guy in the woods. That's to care about at home with your album. At the gig, you just spin in a circle, man, and you dress as weird as you can. I think the thing is, you try to think of like, if I wore this into a high school football locker room, would I get beat up? All right, let's go. And then the guys wear dresses and shit, and the chicks have, everybody's feet are filthy. The chicks have hairy armpits, but they make out with fucking anybody. That's my shit, you know? I like to go see that. I like to go see Chris Robinson Brotherhood. My favorite is Widespread Panic. Trucks. That's what I like to do when I'm not playing. I like to go see bands like that. And I'll stand right in the front and just twirl around and fucking look crazy. And if you go try it, take acid. It makes such a difference. And then it reminds me of what my dad said church was going to be like when we first went. As he said, it was going to be a celebration of life and that there'd be music. And then we got there and I thought, fuck, somebody died or something. Canceled. Today's canceled, right? I was like, oh, this is it. This is it. But then when I saw the Dead, I thought, that's what I thought we were going to. So, I get to meet some of those guys, because musicians are nice and we all share weed and shit. So I got to know over the years some of the Widespread guys, almost all of them really. And one year in it's been 4 years ago now, I was in San Francisco and I saw that David Schools was home, and he plays bass guitar for Widespread. He's like my favorite jam person. And he said he would give me a guitar lesson. But there's a point to this, by the way. He told me that he would give me a guitar lesson, so I went over there for that. And he decided to come down to the show. So at the show, he sat in. Everybody had such a good time. I asked him if we could do that again, and he suggested that we form a band. Yeah. And I thought, what the fuck am I gonna do in the band? You know? Then he said, you could sing. And I went, oh. Because I can't play the guitar in the band. You know, I can play, but not with other people. The musician that brought you will tell you later. Yeah, no, he meant that. He wasn't kidding. He's okay. But they said I could just sing in the band. And so I asked myself what I would think if I was at like one of those hippie festivals and I saw a band and they were great and they were jamming balls and the singer was clearly chosen based on his enthusiasm. Would I give a shit or would I just keep spinning around? So I joined a band called the Hard Working American. We're a superhero group. We jammed and we solved crime, man. And so I go on the road with these guys, and you know, in a jam band, all I gotta do is sing. I don't tell stories because we have this one goal, and that is to get everybody to dance. There really is a point, by the way, to this. So, at our shows, I sing a little bit, and baby, dance and party, and then, that's not the lyrics, but. And then, for the most part, I go like this. I don't have a guitar in this game. And then like maybe somebody will be taking a solo, I'll be like. And that's about 70 minutes of the gig for me. It's the best job I've ever had. I can still take acid and completely do the gig. It's really like a 10-foot better seat. I love it, man. And everybody else that's in the group is also in a group, but everybody else is also in a group with the same goal as our group, which is to get people dancing around. And so when people that support those groups come to see our group, they dance. When people that support me come to support the group, sometimes they dance, but sometimes they wait out on the bus and they say, "What the fuck was that?" So, my point is, if I'm lucky enough to get you to come out and support that band some night, and you see us up there, and I'm just going like this, I hope you don't say to yourself, "Oh, so that's what he's doing now." Just know that's what I'm doing that night. As long as people ask me to do this shit, I will do this shit. Shit, how long am I talking about? For an hour? Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight-line American male, soul-saving, flag-waving, rush-loving, lamp-hating, personal friends to the quail. Shirt-tucking, frat housing, cake-tapping, backslapping, hater, hippies like me. Tree-hugging, peace-loving, pot-smoking, porn-watching, lazy-ass hippies like me. Tree-hugging, peace-loving, pro-choicing, gay wedding, widespread panic-digging hippies like me. Skin color blinded, conspiracy minded, protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing, and most likely will, until we all end up locked up in jail. By conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American man. Diamonds and girls, boys and girls, we're living together in two separate worlds. We're following leaders of mountains of shame. We're looking for someone to blame. I know who I like to blame. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders of sale. Shirt tucking, front housing, kid tapping, backslapping, hater, hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, barefoot and folk singing, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, barefoot and jam band lead singing.